wanted to get into law enforcement, so I worked for the city of Fond du Lac for a couple years before starting in this role for patrol. And I noticed that there is a big Hispanic Latino community here in Fond du Lac, and there wasn't a whole lot of diversity here, and I wanted to be, part of that change and try to get more people interested in wanting to work for the city of Fond du Lac. And one of my things was I really wanted to be a person within our department that could help bridge the gap between the Latino community and police. I started here in a different position. I was a community service officer for a couple of years, and I did that while I went to college. I went to Moraine Park Technical College here in town. Just went and got my associate's degree in criminal justice. Eventually applied and got sent through the police academy. Did that, and then I came back and started field training. Here I am 2 years later. I like it. I do. We're a very tight-knit group on night shift. We're all very close. You experience a lot of things working night shift that a lot of other shifts don't experience, like the whole bar scene. And now that it's getting warmer out, there are a lot more things going on in the city, so it's just different. And then working in the dark, you learn all the things about like light manipulation, and so it's very different than obviously working during the day when you can actually see things. So I think the culture in our department has changed a lot since I started a few years ago, and it is probably one of the most welcoming agencies that I've ever looked into. I am never scared or shy or feel shy going up to someone and asking them a question. Lieutenant Williams, you know how he is. He's super go get 'em, super positive all the time, and he really pushed me to get into this field officially. And after hearing his story and everything that he's gone through, that's a big inspiration for me to keep going. If he can go through what he's been through, that's a big inspiration to me. And I'm like, okay, this little setback is nothing in comparison to what some people here have been through. So yeah, I'd say he's probably my biggest inspiration. So probably my parents, just because they came here, they immigrated to the United States not having anything. My sister, I always wanted to make my parents super proud, and so my sister became a nurse, and then I was like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it too, and this is something I wanted to do for a long time. So I was like, I really want to make my parents proud. I knew they worked really hard to get to where they are now, and I didn't want to just not do anything with my life. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to go into this field. One, because it was my dream since I've been a little girl, but also because I knew that a career like this is noble and it would make them really proud of me. So that's part of the reason why I got into it. So my parents are a big inspiration.